Hello everybody, it's Stefan Joubert here from the Stefan Joubert Guitar Academy. In today's video we're going to look at the major pentatonic scale. We'll do it in the key of E. And we'll find out what is this scale made of. How can we alter it and what can we do with this particular scale? So let's get straight into it. So the first thing is, the major pentatonic scale is basically a scale that consists out of a root, a major third, a perfect fifth, a sixth and a ninth. So that's a root, a major third, a fifth, a root, and we could go to the sixth now and the ninth. And if you played that as a chord, you would have this kind of sound, kind of a dreamy sound. And if I arpeggiate the major 6-9, it might actually look like this. Consecutive arpeggiation. So I've got root, major third, perfect fifth, sixth. Then root, major third, perfect fifth, sixth, to the ninth. To the ninth. To the ninth. And let me just explain to you. The root notes lie on the first string on the 12th fret. On string 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 14th fret, on string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 12th fret. So I call this configuration 1, 4, 6. The scale is looking like this: 12, 14, 11, 14, 11, 14, 11, 13, 12, 14, 12, 14. In the description below you can download some PDFs if you want to play along. If I play the open E, let it ring and I play the scale, hear the qualities of the scale. Now let's look at the degrees of the scale. We have a root, we have the second or the ninth, we have the third, we have the perfect fifth, we have the sixth, we have the root again. We have the ninth or the second, the major third, the perfect fifth, the sixth, the root, the second, the third, the fifth, the sixth, and the root. This one goes up to 24. So that's the scale. Usually what guitarists will do if they play in the key of E major, they would probably go down from the E 1, 2, 3 to the C sharp, giving the relative minor, and then play the C sharp minor pentatonic scale. Basically, by doing that, they also get the E major pentatonic scale. However, I would like you to, when you study, to understand that this is the, if you're doing from the E, you go down 1, 2, 3, and you play the first position of the minor pentatonic. In your mind, you should understand, okay, that's the minor pentatonic, but in the key of E, if I play this, it's an E major pentatonic with the root note on the first, the third, and the sixth. And this is not my root note, this is my sixth, but this is my root, this is my second, this is my third, this is my fifth, this is my sixth, my root, my second, my third, fifth, my sixth, and my octave root. It's important to know that because you need to understand what the major pentatonic stands for and how it's different from the minor. Now, you can always superimpose things and there's nothing wrong with that. And I like that too, but I want you to understand that, okay, I'm superimposing C sharp minor pentatonic scale, but I also know it's E major pentatonic scale. So that is the thing to do. So once you get to know your pentatonic scale, then the next step is to get to know the second position of that pentatonic scale. I'll take this down here on the neck, and what we have is a root note on the second string and the fourth string. So those are the two E's there. Actually take it up here, it's easier just up here to demonstrate it. And I'm still staying in the key of E. I've got an E on the 17th fret and I've got an E on the 14th fret. String group 2-4 for the root notes of position 2. But now when I start here, I'm not on the root note. I'm starting on the ninth, the second. So second, third, fifth, sixth. important to know that pattern. Because that pattern is the starting point there. You've got your second, the third. So the second and the ninth is basically the same thing. What it is in music theory, you have the chord tones that would be 1, 3, 5, and 6. And above the octave, you've got the ninth. But 2 and 9 is the same. Plus 7 to find it. 2 plus 7 is the ninth. It's just like that if you go to the sixth and you wanted to make it a tension note. 6 plus 7 is 13, and we tension 13. There's a whole aspect of chord tones and tension now, so I'll do a video on that at some stage, explaining that, maybe with a whiteboard, so I can explain how that works. But if I say second is the same as ninth, so you've got your second, third, fifth, and sixth, with the root notes being here. So when you practice this, keep in mind your root notes for E is on the second string and the fourth string. See that visually, and then second, third, fifth, sixth root note. Second, third, you see that third there? The major chord. There's the third right there. Then we got our fifth there, sixth, root, second, third. And that's the way to practice it. It's to work on your visualization. So if I take this for a moment to the key of A, and we go for a root note on strings 2 and 4, I'm in the second position of A here, second string 10th fret, fourth string 7th fret, those are both A's. If I was playing the minor pentatonic, it would be. But we are in the major, so I got to start there and play that. So you got to think of the world that you're in. So here we're in position 2 of the A. So you've got a second, a third, a fifth, a sixth, a root, and a second. As a first exercise, what I'd like you to do is play these two and just do the following for me. Tell yourself, I'm playing position 2, root notes are on strings 2 and 4, and I'm playing my second, my third, my fifth, my sixth, and my root. Take it to the next key, whole step up to B. My second of B, so B's second, third, fifth, sixth, and my root. Whole step up to C sharp. Second of C sharp, third, fifth, sixth, and my root. We'll go back to the key of A. So once you've got that pattern, then you can understand, okay, it's an A major chord there. And you can see where the whole thing comes from. And once you know that little pattern there, and of course sometimes you can put that second flat 3, third, like the major blues scale works as well. And it works on that as well. It's just amazing how all of this, works together. It's got a major third, the A major, but you can put that minor in as a sort of bluesy note. Although we're in the major. So you can also practice that in there. And then you would say second, minor third, third, fifth, sixth, root, second, minor third, or the bluesy note to the third. And that. And then once you know that bass strings, and you could go take it further. So you've got your root note there, you've got your second there, you've got your third there, your fifth over there, sixth over there, root over there, second over there, third. Even play your triads, major triads, and add the second in. And then what you could do is add the sixth into that as well. You know, you could grow it like that. And see the whole thing as a unit. So basically, if you play root, second, third, fifth major, sixth, root, second, third, fifth major, sixth, root, second, third, fifth major, sixth, then we are playing the scale. But we're thinking about it from a scalar approach, rather than just what is the pentatonic shape, although that's important too. And then what you can do, once you've got your root note on 2 and 4, start from the top. I've got my third, second, my root, my sixth, my fifth over here, my third, my second, my root, my sixth, my fifth, my third, my second there. So there you've got it with this major pentatonic, and there's a lot that you can do with it. And it's one of those things, once you get to know it better, you can then combine it with the minor. So let's say we're back in the key of E, you can decide, okay, it is C sharp pentatonic, minor pentatonic. It is C sharp minor, but at the same time I'm also in the major. I've got my triads, my converted triad, if you like, my root, second, third, fifth to the sixth. So that pattern, you can practice it all over the neck. Look for wherever you've got like a, basically da da dee, ya ba bum, major triad. Wherever you've got that major triad, add the second in. Da dee dee da, ya ba ba ba, ya ba ba ba, da ba ba ba, ya ba da, ya ba ba ba, and then add the sixth. Ya ba 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 ba, 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 and then you've got the major pentatonic in its beauty. So that's the thing to do. And I'll leave you with one more thing, something else that's cool. So you've got the E major. What else can we play that's nice? It's a scale that I like. It works very, very well in jazz. I'm sure it will work in rock and roll as well. Major pentatonic scale, but add the major seventh in. Same scale, but just adding that major seventh into that. And eventually you can add the whole major in. That's a cool scale. It's basically starting on the second, the major seventh, root, second, third, fifth, sixth, major seventh. It becomes a 6-note scale. 1, 2, 3. So let's take it from the root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. That 6-note scale, by the way, is a fantastic scale for improvisation, for jazz, and you can really make some beautiful melodies. I hope some of this helps you with understanding the major pentatonic, and I look very much forward to speaking to you in the next video. And as always, if you like the video, leave me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, tell me what you like, tell me how you see the things, and we'll speak together in the next video. Goodbye. Bye-bye.